Hello, you are welcome to this class. As you can see, ADC came out today. They came out plenty. Say Tinubu must go. Say make Tinubu allow democracy breathe. For this class, we'll see many other news related to this protest. Aside that, as you can see this figure, nobody know where Trump sleep. He doesn't point figure at Nigeria. We'll see that news too for this class. Because people they allege many to say, is it after Iran? This man will call Nigeria. Hope you are ready. Let's get started. This is what is trending today. They say INEC don't use broom. Design their name. Remember, broom represents APC. Okay? So INEC and APC, they say they be one who. This is what many people already know. Okay? As you can see, if you enter Twitter, what is trending? What is happening? The number one we go see now, Tinubu must go. As at the time I was preparing for this class, say, Tinubu must go. From the protest ground, we will watch some videos. You see, also, the crowd is massive. Some people thought, say, if Tinubu see this one, he might go this. Only the camping, now he made it shake like this, so cause the crowd like this. See now. You see, also massive. They want to massive like this. If they say me they punish the government, say they will continue until INEC get sent. In short, now beg, they go beg them. Say, I beg, we don't care. Okay? This one is saying, where is the judiciary that stood for the people during military rule? See, say, some people don't join entire Nigeria. Most of the protests, northerners, when they agree to come out. Now, APC they shake. See, even young guys, so they carry the matter for head from the north. All the enlightened their people say, Tinubu APC must come up for power, otherwise everybody will buy.
Nigerians wake up! Nigerians, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, people they die. Whether it be Hausa, you know escape. Whether it be Yoruba, you know escape. Whether it be Igbo, you know escape. Okay, but how should never get escape on Abumba? Okay, then Igbo ne go for Europe, escaping back. Mutane suna mutuwa. Nigerians wake up. Lokacin da ake kashe-kashe a yan arewa, politicians from ba ruwansu suna nan suna gani. The time when they give it for the north, they don't care. For the south, they don't care. For the Yoruba land, they don't care. For Igbo land, they don't care. Nigerians wake up. Wannan matar da kuka gani a Jos take. Kwana hudu da suka wuce aka kashe ɗanta. Tana kuka ba abin da za ta yi da ta dawo ɗanta. Yanzu this woman, money bring this woman picking go back. Money don't bring her picking go back. People they die. So zanga za a yi. Lie.
Kene, welcome. Welcome everybody. You say you see Peter Obi, who else was there? Have you been hanging under the rock?
Now so, Chinese television caught tweet this. Make we see how APC is reacting. That is Festus Keyamo. See what he write. Make we read. And those Zuma put her here. We'll continue to read them. So, he's trying to gaslight ADC here. So, the survival of our democracy is now anchored on the recognition of war faction. See, so, you don't talk in our faction now. So the survival of our democracy is now anchored on the recognition of one faction of one of the 21 registered political parties we have in this country. Where are the other parties? It continued. The same faction, even when recognized, could not win a single council seat in the just concluded FCT election. We know that doesn't mean you should destabilize them allegedly. Okay? Even though they don't go win, allow them to exist. Democracy now means their own logic in the media space must be accepted. Their own logic, ADC logic in the media space must be accepted. And our judiciary processes ignored. Meaning, waiting judiciary talk, we go ignore them. Okay, judiciary where they accept gift houses from APC appointed minister, a different arm of the government. They're not built for doctors. They're not built for police. They're not built for army. These fellows think they can blackmail everyone to do their bidding at all costs. It's gaslighting ADC. Unfortunately for them, Nigerians are not so gullible. As if now only in Nigeria. See reactions now. Somebody not show on this video. Say, who was Tinubu blackmailing here? Look, watch the video. Now be this. Who Tinubu they blackmail for years?
Today, not the first warning signal for INEC as an institution. They do not represent the interests of Nigerians. They are all compromised electoral officers. They have committed criminal offenses by rigging elections against Nigerians.
Who is the blackmail when he led a protest to INEC office? See this one. Should we also say the same thing about this protest during former President Goodluck Jonathan? Or better still, can you tell us in your own wisdom the faction that led this protest back then? Ushomole, Shuika face. Chancellor, when APC came out en masse against Jonathan, somebody wrote this. Which judiciary process did Wike follow when APC and Wike started building houses for more than 50 judges? See this one? Yes, that is just part of the solutions. We need a democracy, not unitary form of elections without options. Even though we all know this is not going to win the presidency, but at least let there, for it to right there, be true competition. Another reaction. See, Rufai drop this say, waiting with this. Una thought say fuel must be 65 naira per liter or revolutionary. Fuel don't go how much now? Now they be this so APC group. Anyway, upon all the distraction, this is the worst wrong. They say for Enugu, as you can see, massive recognition. If Enugu APC as members accuse Governor Umba of exclusion, plot move to ADC. ADC is the only alternative now. That's why it is shake. Somewhere in Nigeria, as you can see, they say somewhere in Nigeria in Delta State, and the big board of Asiwaju and I think the governor, and they scatter so. Nigeria, they reject ADC everywhere. Massive rejection of APC. As you can see, this man go where APC couple or ether the price. What's that now?
How did Joe wear APC cap they price?
I don't wear APC cap they price.
Part 1.
You like the way they suffer? No, China. You like the way they suffer? Your guesses. Oh, but I
you don't get us. As we are talking right now, APC don't get fashion. So, see now, this woman, Dr. Asatu, press release for immediate release. Ray, leadership of the All Progressive Congress. I, Alaja Afatu Danladi, hereby assert my position as the true and authentic chairperson of the All Progressive Congress, APC. They say the woman thought say, now she be the true leader, now she be the chairperson of the ADC. Say the correct chairman no be supposed to be there. I mean, APC now also get 2 factions. But if this matter go court, who go win? And the person when give judges houses. We all know Nigeria is corrupt. Anyway, Donald Trump will they point finger at Nigeria. If they accuse Nigeria, say Nigeria originated a fake news concerning Iran. Say CNN enter Nigeria, go collect fake news concerning Iran. According to him, he dropped this one on Truth Social. The alleged statement put out by CNN World News is a fraud. As CNN well knows, the first statement was linked to a fake news site from Nigeria. And of course, immediately picked up by CNN. If they accuse CNN, say they released a fake statement, fake news concerning Iran. Say the statement now from Nigeria. Now CNN enter Nigeria, go collect them. I don't want to waste your time. Go enter where they mention Nigeria again. He said it was totally made up and posted as a headline for purpose of perhaps inflaming a very delicate situation. They want to fire for delicate situation. He said it was a new troublemaking site from Nigeria. Troublemaking site. And CNN just got caught cheating. A very dangerous thing to do. So many questions everybody asks now. Is it actually from Nigeria, or if they try to blackmail Nigeria? Or is this a setup to call for Nigeria after Iran? Or is Nigeria just an easy place to attach fake news to? Say, okay, we are going to see the fake news come from now. Mexico, drug. India, more of cybercrime. Nigeria, I don't know. Which one, my people? Anyway, Trump did not provide any proof that the source was truly Nigeria. He simply claimed CNN picked this particular fake news from a fake site where they say Nigeria. Other global outlets reported the same thing concerning Iran, not just waiting Trump alleged saying that CNN that they go carry out Nigeria. Other outlets say the same thing, but he thought say na fake news from Nigeria. That's why people thought this man he won't come visit us. Anyway, I love what this lady dropped. Before we leave this class, we could see what she write. Nigerian politician profile. For bank, now Switzerland they bank with. Hospital, now London. For holidays, now UAE or USA. Their keys, USA, Canada, UK. Pilgrimage, Saudi, shopping, Paris and Milan. Houses, Abuja, Dubai, London. When they want for the case, Maldives and Mykonos. Checkouts, routine trips abroad. Constituency, you go only see them during election. Promises, we are working on it. Now they promise Nigerians. Scandals, politically motivated. That is, if they get scandal, they go talk say, na opposition, they blackmail them. Side also, na government contract. Now they hustle. Cars, bulletproof convoys, siren screening. Light 24/7 generator. NEPA is for vibes. Security, more guides than a bank vault. Country, managed remotely. But when it is time to campaign, my people, I feel your pain. Now so they talk. I feel your pain. She thought, if you like, use your brain for this coming election, or they will use you again as usual and will still dump you. What do you think? Make you drop up a comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.
Thank
Members
you.
of the ADC, including Atiku Abubakar and David Mark, and senior figures of the People's Democratic Party, under the leadership of Tanimu Turaki, met at David Mark's residence. Other attendees at what has been described as a crucial opposition meeting include former Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, former Governors Rotimi Amechi, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, Aminu Tambuwal, Peter Obi, and Babangida Aliyu. Also in attendance, former Minister of Information Jerry Gana and PDP National Secretary Taufik Rapaja. Now, to provide updates on the internal crisis within the African Democratic Congress, ADC, including, of course, today's protests by party leaders and possible steps towards resolution. I'm joined now by Dino Melaye, is ADC chieftain. Good to have you on News Night. Okay, so first off, let's get out of the way the core objective of this protest today. Based on my intro there, you seem to be insisting that the INEC chairman should go. I wonder how exactly that solves the problem. But let's talk about the objectives of that protest today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ngozi, and good evening, Nigerians. The protest today proved to me that we Nigerians are actually ready to kick out the APC from government because there was no mobilization of any sort. The strategic information to hold the protest went out only yesterday evening.
Right.
And we are really encouraged and amazed with the response of Nigerians to show that they are tired of the APC, they are tired of maladministration, they are tired of hunger, they are tired of the ineptitude that the APC-led government have brought on us as a country. The essence of the protest is, one, to say that democracy in this country will continue to be government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We have agreed that we will never allow democracy to be described in APC terms as greediocracy, which is government of the greedy, by the greedy, and for the greedy. And we have also demonstrated by this protest today that the leadership of ADC is united. You can see Kwankwaso, you can see Amechi, you can see Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and Peter Obi, and a host of others there, all together to say that we must rescue our nation from these political cankerworms and scavengers who are here simply to destroy our country. And we also use the protest today to say that the attack is not on ADC, that the attack is actually on democracy and democratic institutions in this country. That it is laughable that the APC wants INEC to become a parastatal or a department of the presidency. And in a sane country, we are not going to allow that we will not allow that to happen, because the truth of the matter is that President Bola Ahmed is afraid of elections. He doesn't want any election because he doesn't even trust people in the APC, that he knows the people in the APC are deceiving him. He knows that the implosion that is going through the APC right now will consume him. So he doesn't want any opposition. All right. The APC deliberately have destroyed the People's Democratic Party. They've done same to SDP. They've done same to Labour. And now the hammer is on us because he simply wants to be coronated as Kabiyesi, the king of Nigeria. And we are going to prove that there are no kings in this country.
But you seem to give so much credit to the APC and indeed Bola Ahmed Tinubu when you say he's destroyed the PDP, he's destroyed this party, and now it's a turn or a milocon of the ADC to be
because when you use
how is that possible?
It is possible.
Is it not a case of internal weakness within the party?
Journalists,
to be able to have its way.
Because not at all. Not at all. When you use, institutions of government, or rather, when you use national institutions in the wrong way to subvert justice, to subvert simply justice. Okay, for example, I'm a lawyer.
Right.
But our courts are not in the best state in this country today. You can see a lot of judgments that is degrading. Okay, when an institution that is supposed to be neutral, like INEC,
the electoral umpire,
is coming out as a referee. This time around, not just as a referee. It's like seeing Arsenal playing against Man U, and the referee is wearing a Man U jersey. Automatically, there's no match.
But INEC is not wearing any.
They're not just wearing. They're not just wearing APC jersey. They have become the spokesperson for APC, because you have seen what INEC is doing. Simple interpretation of an order. It is something that very, very elementary. but they have gone beyond misinterpreting that aspect of the order.
What's your interpretation of what the appeal court, ruled on? The status quo ante
The interpretation is very simple. Forget the Latin.
What does it mean for you as a party?
Forget the Latin jargon. The lucid elucidation is simple.
Which is?
What the situation was before the hostility, before the fight, before the war.
And the question will be, when did the war start?
And what is the situation? And let me tell you this, for free, that status quo does not mean dates. Status quo means situation. It doesn't mean dates before. No, it means situation as they were before the hostility. And if you are saying situation the way they were before the hostility, on July 29th of 2025,
right,
we had a NEC meeting that Nephew was present in that NEC meeting.
The one who is laying claim.
The one who is laying claim now. The one who has commercialized his conscience. Who he was present in that meeting where the leadership of David Mark, Adegbeshola, and others will ratify. So he was present in that meeting. And after May 29th, that not only that NEC held, INEC was present in that NEC. INEC monitored that NEC. And immediately in August, we wrote INEC to say that David Mark officially, though they were present, though they monitored it, we wrote them to say David Mark, Adegbeshola, and others are now occupying position A, B, C, D.
And now
INEC certified receiving that. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So at that point from May 29th, David Mark, authentically, because NEC is the highest decision-making body of the party.
Okay, let me very quickly.
If you allow me to just round up this, he became the chairman at that point. So if you are saying, and Nephew went to court on September 2nd
of 2025.
Of 2025. Meanwhile, the ratification by NEC of David Mark was done July 29th.
Before September.
Okay. So if you are saying what the situation was before September 2nd, the situation is that David Mark was the chairman of ADC. Very, very simple.
Okay,
and
now.
Ab initio, Nephew resigned on May the 17th.
Okay. Senator Dino Melaye, I'll put you on break. We'll take a short breather and continue this conversation. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Newsnight. Our conversation tonight around the ADC protests at INEC headquarters here in Abuja, and I have with me in the studio Senator Dino Melaye, ADC chieftain. Okay, so you made that point. Now, the question I'm trying to ask you now is, INEC received you today, right? Were you satisfied with their reception? What exactly did INEC give you in terms of assurances, if any? And now that you've placed your petition before them, what next?
Anyway, I will not say we were received or not received by INEC because it wasn't a courtesy call.
Right.
It's a protest.
But you laid a petition before.
Yeah, we laid some demands.
Right. What are those demands?
Yeah, the chairman presented our position. That is to say that all INEC, the INEC chairman, all national commissioners of INEC should rescue themselves from office or be sacked by the approving and appointing authority, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We laid that position, and Professor, one of the federal national commissioners, was there to receive us.
Right.
And he apologized on behalf of the chairman of INEC that he was attending an NBC event, and that he profusely apologized for not being present. And they took our letter and acknowledged it, and our national secretary got an acknowledged copy of the letter. So it was not a courtesy call, it was not a friendly call, because darkness and light don't concur.
So is there a plan B for the ADC, or for this leadership of the ADC?
Yeah,
for the David Mark leadership, is there a plan B? And when I say plan B, in terms of looking elsewhere, say, for example, the NDC under Siraki Dixon is actually saying stranded politicians should, come over to their platform. Is that a possibility?
There's no stranded politician in ADC.
Okay.
And ADC today is the most viable political opposition we have in this country. And for us, there's no turmoil, there's no crisis. The battle to rescue this country for us is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. And we are not declining. All our congresses are going on as I speak. And on the 14th, we're going to have our national convention.
Aren't you concerned that there may be litigations? Could be booby traps going ahead with
litigation is part of politics. It's part of, we'll continue to cross the waters but our resolve to rescue this nation from the APC is total. And for plans, every political party of our ground or status must definitely have plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E. But the revelations of those plans is not going to be on IREV TV.
Okay. But when you're ready, please come back.
No, definitely.
And let us know.
But I want to assure you that we will get this done. We are resolved to make them do the right thing. And we will not allow Tinubu to be coronated. There must be elections. If he wants to win, he should come and win through elections. I mean, if you have 32, 33 governors, you have 80 to 90% of the National Assembly.
He insists that he's not after any opposition, that whatever issues within opposition is self-inflicted.
Tinubu is one of the most intolerant politicians we have in Africa. As governor, he had 3 deputy governors. Even as chairman of APC, in 2 years now, he has 3 national chairmen. And each national chairman is supposed to serve out a term. Nobody has served at a term. When he came in, Abla Adamu was the chairman of the party. In a matter of weeks after getting to office, he removed him and brought in Ganduje. Ganduje had his announcement on TV. Today there's a third chairman. So as far as we are concerned, we know him and we know that. But this time around, it's going to meet it totally.
Before I let you go, is it a point of defiance? You sang the old national anthem at your event today. That is Arise, O Compatriots.
Yes.
Instead of Nigeria We Hail Thee.
I led the Protestants to sing the national anthem because that's the national anthem we know. There's nothing this government has done that makes sense. Today in this country, everything they have done is in the negative. We have 2 1,000 naira notes. You don't even know which one you will spend when you go out. You have 2 500 naira notes.
So
everything in this country is upside down. It's a Milocon government. But this time around, let him say bye-bye to the presidential villa because on May 29th, by the grace of the Almighty God, he's going to move out of the presidential villas, including those staying in the boys' quarters of the villa with him.
All right, that's a good place to leave it. Utomi Laye, chieftain of the African Democratic Congress, joining us tonight.
Welcome, Mr. Martin. You said the journalist is not listening. She's only air now. They don't want to listen. They are out there on the payroll of you. You already know who. That's what they do.
California homeowners, SMUD is paying up to...
So that's so we see them.
Where is the road?
This way, that's the road. That's
Don't worry, we leave, don't worry. Sir, Baba.
don't leave now,
So you remember the guy? You remember guys that they were supposed to use the Sheraton, Transcorp, Hilton, but the APC goons, they prevented them from using it. So I think this is a different location they ended up using. Okay, let's see.
All right. I know we're going to be part of it.
Yep, that's right. Moving along.
Political parties. African Democratic Congress. We're just doing peaceful demonstration to say we can't have one party in our country. It's a democratic country, and we're begging people who are in government, don't kill our democracy. We need it for the future of our children. Nigerians must have a choice to choose who leads them, and that is critical for our future. Thank you.
To granting strength, sound health, peace, and many more years of impactful service to Nigeria and humanity. Happy birthday, distinguished Senator David Mark, soldier, statesman, father, patriot, and one of Nigeria's enduring pillars of unity. Enjoy your day surrounded by those who love you the most.
Excellency, our chairman, our former Senate President, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am told that our crowd is waiting for us and ready. So I'm going to make a very, very brief remarks. Mr. Chairman, let me congratulate you on attaining this ripe age. You and I are in the same age bracket. I believe if Nigeria was being governed well, we have no business being in politics at this stage. But unfortunately, our country has suffered serious bad governance over the years. And we felt we must step in to restore order, good governance, and constitutionality. Therefore, Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, I want to use this opportunity to congratulate you on attaining this age you to continue playing the role you are playing until democracy, unity, and prosperity is restored in our country. Let me wish you many, many more happy returns of the day. Congratulations.
Yes.
Former Vice President, sir. Okay, sir. So, what are your wishes today, sir? For the nation. Yes, for the nation as well. You should have a wish for Nigeria.
Yes,
situation, security,
that we
political, economic. What do you have to say, sir?
We will do things differently, and I want the nation to watch. We'll do things very differently.
What are your wishes and prayers on the occasion of Senator's 70th?
I wish my husband long life.
Oh,
I
that's
wish
her
him
husband.
success.
Okay.
I wish him all the desires of his life, the desires of his heart. I wish that whatever desires he has will be attained. Wish him long life in good health, of sound mind and body. And may his children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren surround his table in his old age, all in good health of mind and body.
Okay, speaking of his wishes is to take ADC to the next level. And with the recent crisis, do you believe in his leadership ability to take ADC to another level?
I believe in his leadership 100%, and if there is anything above 100%, that's what I wish.
Before.
That's what I believe in.
Before.
Thank you.
This is a celebrant. Let's just give a vote of thanks and we're ready to abuse. Your Excellency,
I want to thank all of them. But I think the greatest victory for us today is that Big Milawan joined my church on weekly days to like I said, the church will not keep quiet in the place of ceremony. And all of us here are in this fight. So that you are
the Lord be with you. And Almighty God.
Okay. That was David Mark's birthday. Let's move forward. All right. Recap of the protests.
Come to see your election. Only election. coronation, no coronation, only election, only election, no coronation, no coronation.
I'm happy. Run now. So what are we doing? Why are you here today?
We are outside because Tinubu has decided to go for coronation instead of election. Tinubu has decided to do coronation instead of election. Donald Trump, I know they don't want to do juju, you know they see Nigeria again. Are you seeing what's going on here? Are you seeing? Raima, are you seeing what's going on here? Start again. Can I start again? You are too far from there.
Let's go. Don't go far. Just go start here.
Start again.
Come here. Yes. Let's go. Okay, yes.
Why
are you here today? No, let me roll it.
We are here to say no to coronation. Tinubu wants coronation. Tinubu wants coronation and no election. If not, you will not have 31 governors and still be rejected. You are still using them as a white way. I need to make rules to make Tinubu look good, to make opposition struggle. If they come here, we escape them. They come here, we escape them. Now we are done running. We are telling INEC, enough is enough. Nigerians cannot suffer this much. And at the end of 4 years, you don't give them a chance to choose change. Wow, that lie. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We are here to tell INEC that what happened 2023, let them not be deceived. It will not happen 2027. We are going for elections and not coronation. Tinubu must go for election and not coronation. We are not doing coronation. If you see an election or election, then enough is enough. One government. Don't come outside. The reason I'm outside today is because they said we should not come outside. We are outside now. We are there. We are the people opposing us. We are there. I thought if we come outside, then we bring the house of us to come outside. Now we still get energy pass. Nigerians are outside. Nigerians are asking for just one thing: good governance. And we are going to get a good governance. By fire, by force.
Like we're saying, we have no confidence in INEC. We have no confidence in INEC chairman. And INEC chairman must go. There's no coronation. We're looking for free and fair, credible elections. That's why we're out here today. Thank you.
Someone must go. They are a bunch of criminals. We must join them together to save democracy. Nigeria is the only country we have. No one is going to allow this. This is our future. We must fight for our future. Tinubu and his government are criminals. And the chairman must go.
Sorry, oh, now welcome, oh, everybody when they enter. Welcome, oh, welcome. I don't see. I don't miss comment, oh. Temi Tokpe, welcome. Kenneth, Mr. Kenneth, welcome. Michael, welcome. Sorry, guys. I was busy and engrossed. Now, so now, they will definitely show up before. They're not meet them now. Although I didn't see any videos of them though. That's how much we were not rated. They're not showed during the main event. You know, so therefore mob them. They painting eye. They paint a mupiton eye. Mastery, welcome. Oh, you know, see everywhere. 2 seconds. See the crowd. Hey! Oh, moto they give me ginger. Eh?
Pro-democracy advocacy Nigeria. We are civil society members. Every party of the society to protest against INEC. We have come here today to say that the plan of the unscrupulous, the illiterate, the incompetent INEC chairman is flawed. So rig the 2027 election will not work. INEC chairman was procured by APC. He was procured by APC to come and rig the election. And very early in the morning,
And we are saying that it will not work. It's not up to the nation. But Tinubu knows that he did not win 2020 election. And therefore he knows that having somebody country in a very obnoxious manner, that he was not going to win the 2020 election.
Madam, look, welcome. Oh, you don't dey hot sis. Oh, no. The kind food when they like to eat, then they just serve you today.
INEC must allow our party to stand. Everybody have a right to belong to a particular political party. So there's no need to re-register any. It's unacceptable. We are the youth of Nigeria. Allow opposition to stand. That's all we ask for. INEC cannot be partisan. INEC should be an institution that guides and governs elections. So we don't want one party system in this country. That's all we ask for. Thank you. Security, the amount of killings and starvation. You think we will burn our house and let you take our choice? I think this is 2023. We go shock out. We are going to shock Nigeria. We will shock Tinubu. We will shock INEC. We will shock the police. We will shock everybody. Nigerians are fed up. We are tired. You cannot have 32 governors, have the whole judiciary, have the whole Senate, and you are still pitching. Why? You are not a madman. You are a madman.
The guy went half naked. Come on, that would be my favorite person now. Adekule, welcome. Oh.
Where's the police officer?
Not too long time, sis. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I'm telling you, Masquid. I said they're not throw tear gas, nothing. They're tired. I saw, I saw a tweet, right? I think that Atiku Abubakar Pikin, one of his children, he said that they, as they waka past some group of policemen. The policemen can say, well done, no, Abemona continue. We said don't tire for APC. And so the policemen tell them. Then they call the policemen say, but every time we come out now they shoot tear gas, they drive us. Next time they will not join us. They now have the opportunity to talk to them. Hey, this food when they serve me, I'm full. Hey. All our work has not been in vain, no, my people. Congratulations to us. What a pleasant surprise. I love this.
Amukito, you say come outside. Nigerians, when I say Amukito, you say come outside. Amukito, where are you? Amukito. One side, are you? But we simply do not
cannot accept the INEC interpretation of the judgment of the interpretation has deprived us of our proper status, and that's what the petition is INEC that they should revise it and give the proper interpretation of the status quo anti-bill. It's including possibly the treating an individual as a faction. The ADC has no faction as one agency, and that interpretation doesn't lie with the reality of that.
Even with you insisting that there is one ADC, you said can be called for press conference. Can you address that?
If you wake up now, just on your own say your faction will arise or your television station will represent. It doesn't work that way. So if you don't bring that to the leader, then you become a faction. No, that's not possible.
What is the ADC expected to achieve, considering that the INEC is still insisting that
they should not insist. That's what we have brought in it here. That they should not insist.
Okay, Natu, you say wetin dey happen. Okay, let me catch you up. So they're trying to INEC sneakily behind the scene as soon as Kwankwaso decamped to ADC. Everywhere burst 2 seconds. When Peter Obi show up for Kano, when they go receive Kwankwaso into the party, the crowd bursts. Everybody was shouting, Obi Kwankwaso, Obi Kwankwaso, Obi Kwankwaso. That crowd was massive. Immediately, goosebumps just cover APC, Tinubu especially. It just start today. You understand? Go catch am. It can't freeze for one spot. You not believe what you see. The next day, a knee-jerk reaction. You say, oh yeah, Amupiton. You remember you signed we made you sign a resignation letter. You must make sure you derail these people, ADC. Deregister them. Remove all their leaders. That's what happened. So we wake up, they say they don't deregister ADC. Meanwhile, the person when they say when they claim saying be chairman, Nafiu Rabiu, I think that's his name. Is it Nafiu? I don't know. First name is Nafiu Sha. APC corner the guy. They say they give the man plenty of money. They give him security. They give him if they stay hotel, abi they give him house for Abuja. They give him moto. I should say they carry bags give him as well, because all these people they are honey motherfuckers, right? Anyway, they shall carry and give him. The man cannot they take anybody call. He now did a press conference claiming that he was the chairman. Meanwhile, he was not a chairman. He resigned. All his resignation, everything started coming out online. People started pulling it up. The one that he signed with INEC, the one that ADC submitted, everything was exposed. In fact, he was there when during the decamping after he resigned. He was one of the people that went to the north to go and sensitize the north about ADC. That is crazy, right? So he now came back. When they asked him, he denied it. He said no, that he wasn't the one, no, that they forged it or something like that. Then they started to bring out more evidence. ADC can say, F it. Fire for fire. So this protest was a surprise. It wasn't planned. I think this morning they just came up with the flyer and said, okay, we are meeting here. Before anything happened, they don't fall out. They don't enter INEC. Everybody was just converging to INEC. Everybody started going to Abuja and all of that. If you see the massive crowd in Abuja, hey, I say food when I like to chop. They don't give me my favorite food when I don't crave for the longest time. So that is what that's what this is about. So that's why you're seeing ADC members right here. They are in INEC to submit. They are demanding that INEC chairman should resign because he has shown that he's partisan and that he does not understand the law. As a son, you deregister. They say court of appeal, abi which court give them, say make them return the party either na antebellum. Everybody don't turn on to Uncle Bellum and all the rest. Meaning that as it was before, right? Return the party as it was before, which is David Mark's time, their team, the leadership. This man just deregister everybody because, of course, APC has an agenda, right? APC people, now they can't push the narrative. Ononuga and the rest of them, they were now pushing the narrative. Omo, now ADC say we cannot fold our hand and watch these people just the register. Meanwhile, we have plans. We have a meeting. We have to choose our candidate. We haven't done any of that. Naimo, so now that one I lead to this protest today that you are seeing. ADC is saying we are giving you, we are matching energy now. Aura for aura, water for water, fire for fire. Let's see who folds. Oh, everybody fall out. Northerners fall out. If you see Northerners now for Facebook everywhere, if you talk about Peter Obi now, they drag you. Northerners don't take Peter Obi. They don't collect them from us. Let's move.
They should revive themselves, and you can see it from the public.
I hope you understand. With these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to explain it to your satisfaction. Yeah. Oh my God. Your friend Zainab, her resignation letter made it all over Twitter. It was sweet. Hey, I read Zainab resignation letter. I loved it. I said, oh my God. Zainab said, I'm sorry guys for pausing. I have to read that Zainab's resignation letter again. She even gave an interview after that. I was like, this girl is really like her father. The apple does not fall far from the tree. Eh? Let's see. Resignation letter. I need to read them. The everywhere boss for Twitter. Then people were retweeting and retweeting and retweeting. Where is this? Where is Zainab? Oh no, na Zainab I dey look for. Honorable Zainab Buba Galadima, World Chairman, who say word. He say, I tried. I am tired. My conscience left the party, so I quit. The shortest resignation letter in the world. I laugh, eh? Oh my goodness. I said, this girl is like her father, true. Eh? Yeah, I played that interview she did in Hausa. I had a clip of it, yeah.
People who are well-meaning, who believe that Nigeria is worth our time and this country must not collapse. We are here to say no to dictatorship. We are here to say no to criminality in government. Opposition must strive. Yes. The current president came as an opposition. There was President Goodluck Jonathan and PDP. APC was allowed to form. They came from CPC, AD. They did a merger. Today, opposition don't become ruling party. They say all other parties should die. Labour Party, they cripple. PDP, they cripple. ADC, they want to cripple. We say no. We must have our own election in 2027. There will be no Tinubu coronation. You cannot destroy the country and reward yourself with another 4 years. We say never. Our vote must count. Democracy must work, and the people must prevail. The power of the people is greater than the criminals in power. That is why we are here. Simple as party. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I still remember myself. Flag boy, okay, you talk, you die. You don't talk, you go still die. All death, my death. You understand? Insecurity, they kill us every day. Hunger, they kill us every day. Unemployment, they ravage the country. Insecurity don't become a normal thing in our country. When the president shamelessly came out on national television to tell Nigerians that he's going to stop insecurity, that he's going to give us 24 hours constant light, the same shameless president traveled to Plateau State, could not even leave the airport. With all the numbers of security that he has, he cannot shamelessly leave the airport. He came out on national television to tell us that Plateau State does not have, their airport does not have light. For that reason, he's not going to spend more than 10 minutes in Plateau State. They had to bring out the families of the victim. He was now shaking them. Isn't that a national disgrace? Whereby you cannot go down to the grassroots to see the people that you supposed say they elected you into power. We are saying that the mandate of the people must prevail. And it is time for the INEC chairman to come out and tell we Nigerians, if he's a party member of APC, or if INEC as an institute has become a support group of the APC. And we as well-meaning Nigerians, we are saying no to it. Because no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We have been suffering since 2023. We are saying no to it. Because 2027, what we are coming with is that if INEC chairman should try any form of rigging, my man, this 2027 is rigging. We don't care how we do it. The revolution is coming. The people will stand up and the people must prevail. No amount of military personnel can stop us. No amount of DSS can stop us. We are in democracy. It is within the ambit of the law that we must exercise our franchise. And we must protest. Come it rain or sun, we must protest because we have the chief protester there in Villa. So we must protest. It's a must.
To ensure that you uphold internal democracy, because it seems that this is what may have led to.
No.
What's that doing?
No, that's not correct. That is entirely false. You see, if you are talking about the ADC, the Rasmussen's ADC that transmitted into the ADC, which is ably led by the Senator David Marks, NWC, we uphold internal democracy at its highest. In fact, what you are saying is as a result of the GG of the ruling APC, which is led by the incompetent Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure that he is coronated as the president. And so,
Abemona no vex, so the likes are very low. I beg. Mona me double tap the screen, your screen device, or click on the 3 dots on the right hand side to like, share the video, subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. This is where it's happening, So please help me do that. Help me take the likes up, I beg. Thank you.
they have sponsored crisis. Look at the PDP, it is almost gone. In fact, even the NDC that was registered with them, they are already in court. So these are the handiworks of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the NDC. And Nigerians are not unaware of these tendencies. So it has nothing to do with internal democracy or what have you, because we have done everything by the books. And even INET itself, if you check the records, have even issued a CTC to the fact that David Mark led NWC starts. So,
thank you, Madam Luke. I appreciate. Thank you to all those that have liked and shared. Thank you.
Capacity to resolve this. It has nothing to do with lack of capacity to resolve this issue. If you look at the trajectory of Senator David Mark, even as the 6th and 7th president of the Senate, the president of the 6th and 7th Senate, you saw how he meticulously managed that assembly of diverse people. But what we have today is a situation where the government, the ruling party, and the government of the day has deliberately threatened people to ensure that they hold down opposition parties so that they can be coronated into power. And then it is not everybody that has the power or the ability to resist some of these issues. Most of them are being carried away or swayed by the monetary gains or the material gains that come with all of these things. So we will resist them. They are just minute in number.
So finally, what does this reveal about the challenges facing opposition party in Nigeria?
I think you cannot completely say that the opposition parties are not facing serious challenges, because as you can see, nearly all political parties are having serious challenges because ruling parties are hell-bent on stifling democracy in Nigeria. They want a situation where it will just be a one-party system so that the presidency can be a coronation, a kind of family affair. But Nigerians are aware of these issues, and they will rally hard credible opposition parties to ensure that they resist all these evils.
As you can see, people are hungry.
Wow. That's a wrap on that. Let's switch to our regularly scheduled. Yeah. Hey. Hey, that was great to relive. I will live for you. See the waiting they say green school, smart green school project for Enugu, Iheaka. 1.3 billion. No, now they say they spend for this. Then they say they complete. The thing don't collapse following just a light breeze. Hey, Allah magic, God forbid.
Well done all. This is a smart green school, Ihaka. recently completed. Just look at the building. Only thank God that it didn't happen during the day when the pupils and the teachers are inside the classrooms.
Madam, look.
Well done, all. This is a smart green school.
Now the money, now so that they waste the money. You see 1.3 billion. Oh, swan. Yeah, mola. Omo, I have to give it to Aregbe Shola. Omo. Give it to Aregbe and all the leaders, man. I salute them. That's what we're talking about. I'm telling you, he wasn't expecting it, Michael. They were overly focused on El-Rufai. He said they lock El-Rufai up. They didn't say na El-Rufai. Why are you afraid? Tinubu, Tulumbu, Kurumbu, why are you afraid? Exactly, Michael. They use Hausa Duan too. Correct. Omo. The unity when we don't dey shout since na be this so. None of these people were giving money. No incentive. They are fighting for their lives.
I imagine when Tinubu is finally being booted out of office in 2027, because obviously it is looking most likely, and under normal circumstances, Tinubu has no business being in office beyond 2027, but it was an accident that got there by mistake in the first place. So in the light of that, Senator Monday Okpebulu of Edo State, what's the meaning of this? No, because the business owner, they don't have a business premises, did businesses by allowing Idris Abdulkarim, who was being brought there as a host or as a guest, performed, and because the things he said, which obviously is true, you've got to seal up the place. I don't get it. I saw this news that a certain event center has not been sealed up in Edo State because Idris Abdulkarim went to perform there and he said certain things affecting the country, which obviously it is true. Monday Okpebulu, why? In fact, let's listen to Idris Abdulkarim and find out where he lied.
Commander-in-Chief, we get all the securities, go drugs, no be enter town, to go console those who die from terrorists when you are in government and angels. Tinubu na biggest fraud, and anybody where they support Tinubu in Nigeria happen to you.
You say
9 months ago, she international TV say my papa is the best president, my father is the best president. Sherry, if your papa is the best president, don't you go tell us?
now Google kitchen.
Now we go tell you. Sherry, your papa is the
Yeah, honestly, Madam, look, that was the highlight for me. I loved it. Hey!
Sherry, under your papa,
I'm so happy, honestly.
Now you won't know when they commit suicide. If you say you chop under APC government, you know what talk. Nigeria will happen to you.
Bam!
So that was all Idris said at the club. That was somewhere in Benin. What exactly did Idris Abdulkarim say that is not true? That Tinubu is the worst thing to have happened to Nigeria against what the son Sheyi has earlier told the world. Is that the lies? Or the bad thing, or that Nigeria will happen to those supporting APC? See, you are those state government. If somebody says, may Nigeria happen to those supporting APC and Tinubu, and you know you guys are doing well, why not joyfully say amen rather than going to steal up event? So my good people of Nigeria, because of that Idris video you've seen, this other video that I'm displaying, I mean this particular one displayed at the top here now, is a video of the place being sealed up. They went and sealed up the place because they are in power. See, when you abuse powers like this, only have it in mind that power is transient. You're in power today doesn't mean you'll be in power tomorrow. And I'm glad that Nigerians are beginning to wake up, at least We are aware of what is happening in the streets of Abuja. Tinubu will not survive. A disaster like this, a colossal failure like this, have no business leading the biggest and most populous black nation.
I'm telling you.
Tinubu has done enough harm to Nigeria enough. And because Idris stood to speak this exactly as it is, you are going to seal up places. This is something that will not even happen in Tinubu's Lagos. People still stand up in shows. People does it in Abuja. So, Senator Monday Obelo, are you the first governor to enjoy rigging? You are not the first, but Nigerians are trying to make sure.
Hey now, madam, look, that's why they've increased their borrowing.
So why you not see Senator Monday Obelo? I've did videos before. In as much as I understand that my videos may not be getting to you, but I've tried to say in one or two ways that if you are rigged into power, it's not a big deal. But what you do with the opportunity matters. It's that you to focus on delivering good governance, winning your way, finding your ways into the people's heart, so that when Tinubu is not there to rig for you again, because Tinubu won't be there to rig you back, then what are you doing now? You are making the whole place, the whole territory for you. I just laugh. You think you will continue to take Nigerians for a ride forever? No, now. That's not going to happen. The end is not far away. But I can assure you, if you are depending on Tinubu, and because you want to be rigged back into power, it's the reason why you are overdoing all of this. Come 2027, it will look like a nightmare in your eyes. Even in Lagos, even in Tinubu Lagos, people go to events and criticize Tinubu and say that it is. Even in Abuja, it's happened. Why? How come it now comes to Edo where we claim like the cradle of black civilization? This is where we still behave like animals, doing rubbish. So on what ground now did the state government went to seal up that event? On what ground? On what ground? So people shouldn't talk again. So if that campaign was for Tinubu, campaigning about Tinubu failure, would you go and seal it? See, Nigerians, I'm glad we are already outside calling for the needful to be done. Come 2027, this rubbish, all of this nonsense accumulatively put together, both at the federal and at the state level, we must get rid of them. Enough of this nonsense. How can we have the worst among us leading us? In best case scenario, what you will get is what you are seeing right now. And this nonsense must not continue. Please help me share this video and don't fail to comment your thoughts and opinion.
E go reach time Monday no go even fit come that Edo State again. That's the funny thing.
Prominent figures at the protest included former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Senate President David Mark.
Tandy's welcome. Oh, thank you. It's about time, my sister. My own is they should keep their they should keep their legs on their feet. Honestly, they should heighten this pressure. Baba needs to have shock
expressing dissatisfaction
wherever he
for what he
is.
described as an undue interference in the party's internal structure.
Our vote must, our vote must, our vote must, our vote must, every vote.
The protest began at Maitama roundabout and proceeded to INEC headquarters, where a letter of complaint was submitted and received by an INEC official. Carrying placards and chanting solidarity songs, the demonstrators called for the resignation of the INEC chairman and demanded that President Tinubu step down. They also called for free and fair elections, urging INEC to remain neutral and uphold democratic principles.
It's as simple as that. That is not what the judgment is. They've interpreted it wrongly, and we want INEC
Sid, welcome.
to honor the
Honestly,
we are
the
united.
best combo.
Very united. Protesting for the future of Nigeria, democracy of Nigeria must work.
Any man who can't protect his reputation has no business in INEC.
Exactly.
Anybody who can't protect his reputation.
Exactly.
I am ashamed of the chairman of INEC. They started first by making sure parties were not registered, because they were afraid that if they registered new party, they will lose the election. Whether they like it or not, they will lose the election.
We vote, and our vote we count. And if they don't count anybody that rigs, we take whatever comes out of it. We are here to tell them that we are not scared of them. This generation will fix their madness.
The protesters warned that continued interference could undermine democratic values and erode public confidence in the electoral process. They insisted they would sustain pressure on electoral authorities to ensure accountability. No, something. Trusting me.
Una no say the Speaker of Kebbi State House of Assembly kpai for Egypt. All of them are outside, they take go they kpai. They'll come bring their body because Nigeria na their graveyard. Oh, time done the near for all of them. The US don't put out notice to all in staff for Nigeria, make them vacate because insecurity don't worsen under Tinubu. See Nigerians stranded in Algeria, complaining of harassment. They are calling on government for help. Nigerians are currently unfairly treated in many countries, all because of our irresponsible government. What do people go find for Algeria? People will not like una. Anyway, shall not feel blame them. We cannot talk. Rivers ADC don't proceed with their Congress despite national litigation. Or more week ago here. See, my people for Imo State, they don't reject Tinubu rice. Let's play this thing again. They tell us not be waiting they want to be there. Imo State people, that they reject them. They say we need job, not rice. Hey! It sweets me. Reject the thing. When I chop and finish now, because they do like zombie. They don't really do juju for all the gifts. Anyway, and I don't need that. Good. Let them be rejected everywhere. Okay. See, Atiku Abubakar Pikin. He said, while we were protesting, we passed some policemen who told us, he said it in Hausa. I don't know how to. Make I try, because I try to learn Hausa now. Muna tare daku kusire su kawai. If not to study, they may tell me whether I talk and where. The translation meaning, we are with you, remove them, APC. We now told them that they are the ones that helped the government to manipulate, so they shouldn't manipulate this time around. See the woman where they shake APC right now. Outside too. In the shake APC, Dr. Danladi. The authentic APC national chairperson. We are supporting her. We are fully supporting her. We say yes, now you will recognize, madam. I beg, go and take your rightful position. Sue their asses, man. Sue them. Senator Kabiru Marafa has officially joined the ADC in Zamfara State. Okay? All right. Let me see. This tweet says, I genuinely think Tinubu miscalculated with all his recent... I don't even want to read it. There's no need. Let's just move forward. Let them keep miscalculating. I love it. I try small. Okay. Thank you. And so there was a comment by Donald Trump. I said it earlier. I mentioned it earlier. Maybe, I don't know at what point Madam Luke started watching. Maybe you want to do a replay at some point. We don't tell her, Madam Luke. If they come spaces, we don't tell her. I tell her, I say, his name is Mohammed, I think. That's his name, if I remember correctly. His name is Mohammed. I be Shehu. Say Shehu. I say, Shehu, tell your dad. I mean, don't you want your dad to rest? This man has been on the politics for how long? When I tell him may rest, everybody told him the same thing. When you tell him that at the initial stage, then when this coalition thing still there up in the air, he was always on spaces. People come, they tell him, advise your dad to step down. This is not his momentum. Advise your dad. Everybody was telling him that. So, I mean, the guy sounds like a reasonable person, but they all sound reasonable until power reach their hands. So, we don't know. Not till you go teach me Hausa. That's why they say I try small. You should be ashamed that you are telling me I try small. You're supposed to tell me say no, yeah, don't worry, I will. No, I want to learn all the languages now. I beg, including Igbo. I want to learn all. Mumu strategy starts arm twisting governors to the camp will gain power. Unfortunately, all those governors will betray him last week. Okay, Nacho, no worry. I'm not vexed again. I was just pulling your legs. I know say you there for me. I must learn this Hausa. I will learn Igbo joy. That one with the answer, make it release them. Yeah, we've been pushing that one on Twitter. Make it release them. We want to see everything in the inside. See crowd. Hey! Omo, keep your foot on this man's neck. Not remove him. Okay, let's move. Do you know me lie here? The expensive husband material. What a handle. Wait a minute. The expensive husband material. I never see this social media. I'm not going to finish person. Welcome, expensive husband material. 1 yard. I've been at 001. Welcome. Did you know the damaged Abuja bus terminal? Yes, I saw it. The one in Abuja, right? Yeah. That how much did they spend on that bus terminal that just damaged like that? Wicked on pocket time. You don't use and pay in children's school fees till they finish.
What Tinubu and APC wants to do is that they want to turn Nigeria to one-party system. So I want all of us to say no to one-party system. No to one-party system. No to one-party system. Ladies and gentlemen, please, we will enjoy a few minutes of music while I go to confer with our leaders, please.
Okay. According to my source, this is General Snow. 6 governors and 4 senators are set to dump APC and pitch tent with ADC. Reports also has it that many APC members are angry with the push for one-party state. Interesting times ahead. Hey!
This video, Tinubu, see you. To all the useless APC people who want to cry. Watch your president. So see your president. INEC. Let's know. We want to know if you are being powered or sponsored by APC. Because me, I know saying that taxpayers' money. I'd like to say a very big shout out to Nigerians for coming out in mass. See people now. Nigeria is never and will never, can never be a one-party state. And I don't understand. In my time, things must change. A big shout out to Peter Obi, Atiku, El Rufai, Rotimi Amechi, Dino Melaye, Mama Pirandi, Zekere, all of them now. God bless everybody that came out. Prince Will, Ghana, God bless you all. All the Nigerians who came out. Sam Sodium, Seeking, all of them now. We see what you guys are doing. We there with honor. Say we not become Abuja, no mean say we go lend our voice in our own little space. Now go Abuja, we there here, and we for this side, our own they come. We will storm INEC office or where we dey. You don't understand? See the crowd. But I think that that we will match INEC. Now we get INEC. INEC now our own. INEC and INEC not the under APC. It's not the under Nigeria. You're so see. We want a free, fair, and credible election. That's what we want. Our vote must count. We go save. You see this democracy. We'll save them. You don't go die for my time. Another wine. Shout out to everybody who came out. INEC.
You know say.
INEC chairman.
You know say. The energy wey take dey shut down businesses when you talk about in papa. I never see person when overzealous reach okpe blah blah. Well, work where they not send and I they do. Olodo. Shebi say if Peter Obi enter Edo State, Peter Obi enter again. May if they born and where, if he get two head, may he go try himself. Rubbish. See them. They go pay them 2K, collect their voters ID card. See them. See, they count money put for people hand. See. Useless set of people. Look at how they have minimized the lives of people. Just imagine. I beg.
Party tomorrow, the same dark hands that destabilize all the other political parties will creep into that space.
Who is this dark hand?
It is the ruling party. Do you have evidence? Let me ask you a question. You asked me if I have evidence, and some other people have asked me, what evidence do you have? Have you ever seen a witch that has blood on her mouth? But
bam!
They're talking as if they were lawyers to Nafigo. So it is the same agenda. They want a situation whereby when we arrive in 2027, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be the only viable contestant. It is the reason they decapitated the PDP, now made it an appendage of the ruling party now. It is the reason they destabilized the Labour Party. It's the reason they destroyed the NPP. It is the reason they all the Labour, all the SDP, it's the reason they did all this. Now, when we started the coalition, don't forget, it is the destruction and destabilization of these other political parties that brought the coalition leaders together. So that, just like you're advising, let's find alternatives elsewhere. Don't let us be bogged down by this instability and uncertainty. We did our due diligence and we moved into, took 15 months to dot every I's and cross every T's. Then we arrived here. At the beginning, they say, oh, those people, their ambition will scatter them. Oh, they are not serious people. They are just going to power drunk people. Then they began to see that we're making progress. Then the final straw that broke the camel's back in their reckoning was when they saw the mammoth crowd that welcomed us in Kano.
Is the president the culprit in this? Why would you think the president is a suspect in it? Why would he be pointing accusing fingers at him?
If the president of Nigeria, who also claimed to be a Democrat, is witnessing all this, and he feels comfortable with it, and he doesn't see a role for himself as a statesman, that it doesn't look good for our democracy. He doesn't know that the Minister of FCT, your very good friend, Mr. Wike, had the jugular of PDP in his hand and ensured that it destroyed it. He was not aware of that. He was not aware that all his spokespersons and everyone around him had been celebrating the destabilization of PDP, of KDC. He was not aware that the moment we went to Bauchi to speak with Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, that he's a national chairman, ran and started making offers to him. He's not aware of that. So you see, all this is the president can claim not to be aware.
Mr. Abdullah, you're blaming everyone in this ABC except yourself. It's not naivety. And you're blaming every other person except yourself for what you have brought on yourselves.
From day one, we left our political parties for a reason. We left because those parties were destabilized. That's not our fault. We didn't destroy the PDP. We didn't destroy the Labour Party. We didn't decapitate the NNPP. We didn't do that. We were victims of those destabilization and decapitation. And it was a search for alternative that took us to ADC. And we did everything within the law to ensure that everything that we needed to do, we did to get to ADC. So, are there relationships that ought to have been managed better or differently? I will agree. I think there are some things that probably would have been managed in terms of relationship, right? But but as an institution, as a leadership, within the presence of the law, we did everything that we need to do.
Transcorp Hilton has cancelled ADC's convention venue scheduled for 14th of April 2026. Another venue will show up. That will not even be problem. May they cancel it, they pain them. They pain them. Let me see what the comments say here. Okay. I'm telling you, Mike, I'm telling you. Now I make wicked they say go use tool on her. Nonsense. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This handle has been dropping it hot. Hey, Olamide. She said, this is what you want to rule us again in 2027. I swear you lie. If you go to her tweet, you go laugh. You go dey roll for ground. See, I don't even want to play the video. I beg. There's no need. This is why Tinubu must go, and this is why it's trending. Let's listen. Parallel fact. As an online hashtag born out of frustration with rising inflation and subsidy removal, it quickly spread across social media, uniting citizens who felt betrayed by government policies. The movement captured stories of hardship, amplifying the struggles of ordinary Nigerians. Opposition voices added weight, describing Tinubu's economic management as disastrous. Soon, the anger moved beyond the digital space onto the streets of Abuja. There, a coalition of opposition leaders organized a protest to embody the online call. Peter Obi stood at the forefront, lending credibility to the movement. Atiku Abubakar joined him, reinforcing the demand for accountability. Rabiu Kwankwaso added his presence, signaling a united opposition front. Placards, message Tinubu must go trend is not just an online trend. Okay, sorry, I missed some, but you get the gist. Okay, may I give you the handle? Let me give you the handle. The girl is very funny. Olamide at Ade.
Move to another party tomorrow.
Olamide at Ade underscore. Olamide underscore Ade. It has double E. ADEE. If you go laugh, The girl, she gets violence. Oh my goodness. Like, she carry, you know when they say you bring a gun to a knife fight, knife she carry. Volcano. She dey give am to them wotoliciously. I dey gbadun her tweets. Like, anyways, moving on. ADC condemns alleged persecution of El-Rufai, other opposition leaders. Let's move on from this, actually. We're ready. And then, PDP faction, Seyi Makinde, they come visit, pay solidarity visit to ADC. Let's say this man go soon decamp, he and his members.
Your Excellencies.
No, na Twitter.
Former Vice President.
I'm telling you not to. Not be waiting that they expect. One party can never work. Now X, Twitter.
Gentlemen of the press, we came here to visit the leadership of ADC. We're on a solidarity visit. We've seen what has been happening within the political space.
Oh my God,
the court, and the protest today. So we came to show solidarity and to commit to a clean, democratic space in our country. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Don't worry. It's no questions. So you will have time to ask questions. Thank you. The meeting has to continue very quickly. Please, we leave the floor to you. You are the guest who came and they want to hear.
No comment.
But I dey side-eye everybody. I no lie. I dey side-eye Makinde. I no feel like to abeg. Not everybody will enjoy this. You get the interest of the party. Mo will know that one. I'm side-eyeing every goddamn person in that party. I'm telling you. After I don't do the Three Musketeers, they don't dance round and round the rosy together. Eh? You want to come the I beg you, I not trust them, or maybe they not trust the guy. Yeah, Kwakwaso followers na cult. Oh more. Hey, forget. Now they complain about Obi movement. You people should not complain. Kwankwasia movement. Nah, forget those people. We see now they show their hand. Now, okay, let's move forward.
I can see that President Trump. I'm sending this message.
Okay, this is not the message. There was one he did that was okay. So let me read this. This is from the lobbying company, right? Von Batten Montag York LC. How am I going to say this now? That was okay. We thank the U.S. government, U.S. State Department of State, for its quick action to protect American lives by authorizing the departure of non-emergency U.S. government personnel and their family members from the U.S. Embassy in Abuja due to the worsening security environment. Under the current government, Nigeria is experiencing a serious deterioration in its economic, social, and security conditions, reaching levels not seen in its long and proud history. Recent actions by the INEC, reportedly taken under pressure from the office of the president, have only deepened these challenges. While foreign nationals may depart, ordinary Nigerians are left to fend for themselves under a government that appears more focused on retaining power against the wishes of the majority of Nigerians than on fulfilling its responsibility to protect and provide for its citizens. I think there's one that they, because the U.S. issued an travel advisory from Nigeria to Nigeria. So there was one that they did. I think I shared it on my post. Let me see. Let me go here. Okay. Let me read it from my post. According to the U.S., the State Department, Nigerians INEC, so they don't carry INEC matter put for head now, though supported by the United States and the European Union, has the capacity to credibly manage federal elections. Yet, INEC has demonstrated serious weaknesses in safeguarding free, fair, and credible elections when confronted with deliberate efforts by Nigerian political actors to manipulate and undermine the voting process. This was evident during the 2023 Nigerian elections, and current developments suggest the same pattern may be emerging again. The U.S. Department and Senate are currently on Easter recess, but we are actively echoing the State Department's assessment to key members of Congress and intend to brief congressional leadership and senior members of the U.S. National Security Council early next week. Unlike the Biden administration, which took no meaningful action in 2023, it is not in President Donald Trump's nature to remain passive in the face of an election being openly undermined. We will recommend to the Office of the President and Congress that global Magnitsky sanctions be imposed on any Nigerian politician or official of the INEC who engages in efforts to rig Nigeria's ongoing electoral process. These measures should include freezing all foreign assets, restricting access to the global financial system, and imposing travel bans on individuals and their immediate family members. OFAC, Office of the Foreign Assets Control. All right, just wanted to bring that to you guys. Let me catch up with the comments. Can't also get 4 million in the note. Yes, now 4 million. Add that 4 million to the 6 million when they give Peter Obi. When we know say it passed 6 million, we know that, right? Add that. That's 10. Add article on Jen. How many they give article? Not be 6.something million. That's 16. That's 16. Hey, oh my, it's gonna be hot. It gonna be hot. Okay. Can they welcome? Nigeria is too diverse for one party system, and lifetime is too diverse. There's no way, can never work. And the fact that we must not fold our hands, that's another thing. If to say these people not come out now because of all this talk, all this action will be they take now they prevent her. Otherwise, it was going in that direction. Makinde is welcome if he can bring 1 million from Southwest. So that's true. NNPP don't graveyard. Obedient, they learn from Kwankwasia. Okay. All right. The slimy. We are cooking soup. Bring ingredients. Make we gather cook. That's true. Don't quiet. This election season a comedy fest, of course. Cosmas, welcome. Oh. Welcome. All right. Okay. So, yeah, so that they cook something. They are whispering in each other's ears. This thing go dey pay Tinubu. You go there in house now. You go there that White House. You go there watch through with your solar. This thing go they say. You go there get hypertension. They go they say Baba. Ekpele. Say dear. Baba. Ekpele.
I can tell you that 100%. We don't have factions in ADC. I can tell you that.
You mean including the nephew?
We don't have any factions in ADC. All that you're seeing are footprints of the present government.
How would you support that? Do you have evidence to back this claim?
I can tell you that 100%. I'm one of the principal persons who put together this coalition, and I know the type of pressure on me personally, and so on. And then I know how I was able to put them off. But having said that, the coalition, I mean, we get a lot of intelligence. I mean, in ADC we have the former vice president, we have senators, we have former governors, we have a lot of retired police top ranks. We have a lot of retired military top ranks. We have, name them. They are in ADC. So
they're providing you with the necessary intelligence.
Sure. And our intelligence committee is top of
it's top notch.
Top notch. So we have information. And so we know everything that's happening, and we are prepared to deal with it. And by the grace of God, we have a disciplined leader in the person of David Mark. You know, at times when certain decisions were made, it was it's just like when we finished information, and then David Mark and the regulator were presented to be chairman and secretary. Some younger people said, "Oh, why? They are too old." They tell younger persons. And
these comments are killing
me. This person will not be able to handle the pressure of now. They won't also. They don't also have the connection, because we know that this thing is going to. We know more than 8 months ago. More than a year ago, we know that this thing will be this way, and we are prepared for it.
Yeah, but yes.
And the leadership they are providing is helping us to navigate all the way. Forget the number one. The baby Kachubu came to ADC to run for the presidency. Somehow, some people used him, and he was able to win the primaries. And since he won the primary, he started to do the job they planted him in ADC to do. But maybe 2023 is gone. Being president candidate is not a lifetime ticket. You've wasted that ticket for us. Let us alone.
Oh, okay, Sid. And that's another angle.
Party chairman that he took to try to cause us havoc.
I'm telling you,
that's
not to.
Chairman, he has been able to mobilize money.
They change them up and down.
Before he now said to go and push them, before then, he had equally gone to court.
Welcome to the
And
cave.
about a month ago, the court threw away his suit and so on. Then we decided we want
I'm
to do
telling you,
Congress.
Michael.
David Mark was.
I'm telling you. Now go true.
He said, okay, all of the state chairmen that were there, let them stay to the end so that
I'm telling you, not
if they win, if they win during
I want
Congress, they
that
come
to
back. If they
happen.
don't win, they go. That he didn't want to dissolve them. Okay, so this is time for Congress. Possibly some of them who are not popular on ground are now coming together. The WB has shown them, oh, we have resources now because it's flying. I don't know if you are aware of the anti-coalition budget.
I am not aware.
Oh.
Where is it? Where is it domiciled?
There is an anti-coalition budget. It is domiciled with the operatives of APC.
Who are these operatives?
You're going to ask the people who collapsed all the state houses, all the PDP state governors, all the state governor from Kano, the people who went there to collapse them, and so on.
You mean there is a specific budget set aside for this destruction?
Actually, I'm surprised that I think you're pulling my leg, but
no, really.
Frankly,
yes.
Frankly, that is correct.
Must go for election and not coronation. We are not doing coronation.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
We are not ready for monarchy system. One government. And insecurity, with the amount of killings and starvation, you think we will burn our house unless you take our choice. I think this is 2023. We will shock them. We are going to shock Nigeria. We will shock Tinubu. We will shock INEC. We will shock the police. We will shock everybody. Nigerians are fed up. We are tired. We cannot have 32 governors. Have the whole judiciary. Have the whole village. And you are still with why? This is not a madman. You are a madman who will cure you. This generation will cure you. Our vote will count. We will vote. And our vote will count. Anybody that wins will take whatever comes out of them. We are yet to tell them that we are not scared of them. This generation will fix their mouth. We are going, democracy. We say no to dictatorship. No to criminality. Opposition must breathe. Opposition must survive. When I say INEC, you say Ojoro. INEC. 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 Nation, no coronation, only election. Only election. No coronation, no coronation, only election. Only election. No coronation.
Let us make them to music.
Only election. No coronation. Nigeria lost
Yo. Oh my God. I'm so happy to see Nigerians united. I won't lie to you. Oh my God, the different accents. Say na yowa. Chikwasiana. Omo. This flag boy, no. This flag boy deserves award. Respect. Shamshuddin, I'm going to call her.
Our vote must count. Your vote must count. Vote must count.
come. This is Operation Save Democracy. How can you get 30 governors, the entire National Assembly? Now you they control INEC, now you they control police, now you they control DSS, now you they control bandits. Yet you are afraid of free and fair election. What are you afraid of? Why you they fear free and fair election? ADC must shine. Opposition must shine. Save your life. Your life will never count until your vote begin to count. There is no country in the world where votes of people count. Where they will kill how many persons in Plateau, the president will go there and will end in the airport. And do you know that the president is supposed to be the head of City Boys movement? Imagine City Boy, leave city, if you have to enter city, stay for airport. That's how. The excuse is say there is no light. You fail to give the people light, you cannot go and condone with them. They rather bring the victims to come and meet you at the airport. What a tragedy of leadership. What a shame and a horrible display of leadership. 2027, this affliction called APC must end. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. Thank you.
This Idris Abdulkarim song, he hit now our national anthem we go bring. After we sing the original one, we'll come sing Abdulkarim. This song, he hit, man.
Save our democracy. Tinubu must go.
Why are you afraid? Tinubu, why are you afraid? What you dey fear?
Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go. Abeg, e don reach time when INEC chairman go come tell Nigerians if INEC as a body na support group to APC, or if INEC chairman na APC support.
I'm telling you, Sid, you never hear from them.
INEC! INEC! Is INEC a APC support group? Is INEC both a partisan? Is INEC both a partisan? Let our democracy reign in Nigeria.
Where is the judiciary that stood for the people during military rule? Great question.
Let Nigerians do what they want.
One-term president Fale Dayase. Did I say that right? Fale Dayase or Fire Dayase. All right, let's move forward.
Official who crave attention as much as Nyesom Wike does. I have not seen any. If you have, please tell me in recent history. So I got tired of watching his whatever it is that he does with the media. Then on Friday night, I saw the video. And in my head, I'm like, what in devil's name did he just say? I mean, what in hell's name did this man just say on national television? I couldn't believe it myself. A sitting minister of the Federal Republic, bold enough, emboldened by whatever backing or support or influence he thought he had, threatened a broadcast journalist on TV. This is the third day or the fourth day that happened on Friday. We have not heard anything still from his employer. We have not heard anything. And it won't be the first time that Wike will publicly goofed and the president will just look away and nothing would happen at the end of the day. This time around...
Oh, you know, Acid.
The man...
Most of them are like that now.
To kill a journalist.
You always sit on the fence.
Who was simply doing his job. No matter what Shehu might have said during that show, no matter what, no matter how uncomfortable you may have found his utterance, is that the honorable? Was that the honorable thing to say as a sitting minister? I think that's a shame. I think it's an embarrassment. I think such a person is not worthy
Oh, that's his
of being
name?
Minister of the Republic. I think he should resign. If he hasn't resigned, I think, apart from his apology, the president should fire him. But we all know that he will not. Wike is like the golden goose for the president. He would not touch him.
What you just happen now, me, I know like that. All this already, now politics all of them they play, me, I don't go now you. Yes. Did know my life day here now, waiting they find. All of them dead there. He sit down to it last out of motor, where they pursue me. Waiting make her they pursue me come up for motor. Nobody form a gap for protest guard. All of them are selfish shit, the other day I want to fight for me, I don't go now you. Me, I don't go now you. Didn't know my life, they make go pursue.
Oh God, go and sit down. So is it about you? It's already a girl with you. Dada here. Don't work with that. Well, not let us change them for you. It's not relevant, so you get. You want to be talking past your this thing now. I beg you. Looking for ways to discredit people that are doing what they're supposed to do. There's something you come up for car, come out. Don't mind them. Keep for way to discredit. Some of these people now show already that they follow. They be spies. They cancelled the venue. Now they cancelled the venue of their convention April 14th. Transcorp Hilton, when they book, they cancel them. Now Transcorp, I think, cancel them. Of course, you know where the influence is coming from, right? Exactly, one chase that. That's what they do. What is observation? What is here to be observing? Are you not supposed to be protesting? What are you observing? If you are not a snitch, if you were not come to send, if you were not sent to come and spy, the small relevance when they give you, we go drop you like it is hot. We not send your papa. Nobody rate anybody for this whole election when we they do so. We not rate you. I beg. What's observation? They told you to come down from a car. You come down from the freaking car. Go stay where other people they stay. What's your problem? We know say some of them are spy. Anyway, we know. I beg. Unnecessary talk. We they fight for life. You they come here, they talk about rescue. I'm telling you. They are coming for their self. How are you able to make that up? Nah. People are fighting to save democracy, save your goddamn life. You are saying they can't. I beg, get the fuck out of there. Sure. Exactly, the pool back to outside. Or you spend in house. Yeah? 2 seconds, then you don't show up. Exactly, that's the focus of the election, of the protest, yeah. Don't mind them. BDM and show away people. Meanwhile, BDM come out. A DSS reach out to me. I beg you, hello, do toi. That I hear her.
We don't go agree. We don't go agree, oh, we don't go agree. IREV. We don't go agree. We don't go agree, oh, we don't go agree. Ladies and gentlemen.
I love this unity. This thing is sweet my belly.
Don't hear him. Tinubu OTP, 110 president. Nothing more, nothing less.
As a people with one heart, for one cause, we're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom, rise, and truth prevails, our land, where there's hope for us all. Our land, where there's hope for us all. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll defend our land. We believe in
This is David Mark's birthday party they showed up for. So,
Everybody move before the truck. Truck, hold on, truck, hold on. Truck, hold on. You go before the truck.
I not read them. I not bother.
Truck, hold on, truck, hold on.
You see you see where you know they say everybody move from the truck. You see now this guy called that carry move phone, they record, they talk rubbish. Welcome, Blue. This is one of my favorite guys in the protest. My God. You don't want to hear that one. If it's even jump on it. Oh my God. We've seen some of these videos. So let's go back to the beginning and we'll wrap this up. I beg. I don't try for today.
Our former president, Muhammadu Buhari, when he was General Muhammadu Buhari, actually proved that point.
I'm telling you, see, Babe.
Less than 6 months to the 2009 presidential election.
Now, PO make us their energy like this. No PO, no election.
Belief around his character. As a doctor, people generally believe that he was a man of integrity, ramrod straight, a man of impeccable, unimpeachable character, a man who was disciplined enough to also tame the rising tide of security then. So using the platform of CPC, a party that didn't have structures too, he garnered 12.5 million votes. So it tells you that that is possible. And by 2023, something phenomenal also happened in the political space when Peter Obi, similarly, riding on the platform of Labour Party, a hitherto obscure, unknown political party, and he rose to national prominence. Peter Obi garnered over 6 million votes on record and was able to win 12 states, 11 plus the FCT, 12 states, alongside the candidates of the ruling party, Bola Tinubu of the APC, and Atiku Abubakar of the main opposition party. They all won 12 states apiece. And Obi won Lagos State, where the president comes from. He won the FCT, where the president resides, President Muhammadu Buhari. He won the state of the national chairman of the APC in Nasarawa. He won the state of the running mate of the PDP candidate, Mr. Okowa of the Delta State. He caused such levels of disruption that I'm sure he's encouraged along that path, because I think he still remains largely popular. People still feel that part of the reason they voted for him are still very valid, given what we've seen in the last 2 years. And so for him to want to launch an online registration to really determine the strength of the number of the obedient movement, I think it's a good one. And it's something that can come in for him as a plus going into the 2027 election. And so as it stands today, Nigerians are not galvanizing around any political party.
Bam.
Maybe some individuals may be, inspiring followership, but around the political party structure, which is supposed to be the brain box of our democracy and the major driver of the democratic process, there seems to be little or no choice, and that is because the political party system in Nigeria is the weakest link in our democratic value chain.
Mm-hmm. Tell them, Dahiru, you don't dey talk am since. Mr. Moji Dahiru, you don't dey talk am. You never change math since. You don't dey talk am. Let you have here. They like. They made them do the needful. They like, made them not do the needful. I beg you. Okay, let me play this video. Let me see this one. There was one interview I actually saw. Let me see. This caller, Olagbodiyan, something. Let me go to that. Arise News. Let's see what he had to say. Matter full ground for Nigeria and Iran, now they focus on. Big.
Well, some of Nigeria's most prominent opposition figures, including Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Rotimi Amechi, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and Rauf Aregbesola today led a safe democracy protest at the headquarters of the electoral body INEC. At the center of their grievance is the controversial delisting of the National Working Committee of the African Democratic Congress, headed by former Senate President David Mark. Protesters said the move goes beyond internal party politics, warning it could set a precedent for undermining party autonomy and weakening opposition platforms ahead of future elections. Some of the protesters were spotted carrying placards bearing different inscriptions, such as "Hands off our courts" and "Judges must give justice," among others, where David Mark called for the chairman of INEC to resign.
The INEC interpretation has deprived us of our proper status, and that's what we petitioned INEC, that they should revise themselves and give the proper interpretation of the status quo ante bellum and not removing the chairman. It couldn't possibly be treating an individual as a faction. ADC has no faction, as one ADC, and that interpretation doesn't rhyme with the reality on ground.
If you allow them, they will continue. Don't forget when we were in APC, we chased PDP out. It's our time to chase away APC. If you don't chase them out, they will move this capital.
Well, and shortly after that march, members of the ADC, including Atiku Abubakar and David Mark, and senior figures of the People's Democratic Party under the leadership of Tanimu Turaki, met at David Mark's residence. Other attendees at what has been described as a crucial opposition meeting include former Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, former governors Rotimi Amechi, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, Aminu Ambuwa, Peter Obi, and Babangida Aliyu. Also in attendance, former Minister of Information Jerry Ghana and PDP National Secretary Taufik Aramaja. Well, I'm now joined by Kola Lobodion, who is a former PDP National Publicity Secretary and the media advisor to delisted ADC National Chairman David Mark. Glad to have you. Kola, it's been quite a while.
How are you? Good evening.
I'm good. I'm good. The list is, what appeals to the eye immediately is the list of attendees at the protest is really intimidating. You could call it a gathering of who is who in Nigeria's party politics. Atiku Abubakar, Obi Kwankwaso, Mechi Rauf, Dambuwal. How far do you think this protest that ADC is organizing can go?
What ADC did today by the protest is rising in defense of our democracy. This democracy started in 1999, precisely, and we have come this far to 2026.
Michael, you nail him. He didn't want corner right now.
But unfortunately, what is happening now, which personally I had warned against, is a movement, a shift towards a one-party state instead of a multi-party democracy. And for ADC, this is absolutely unacceptable. And as you know, the issue about INEC, issue about justice system, issue about forcing divisions within parties just because the APC and its future candidate, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do not want a viable opposition in the 2027 election. And I don't want anyone to talk to me about the fact that the president has come out and said it's not his duty to make sure that there's no crisis in the rival political parties. That is begging the question. We know what is happening. We that were in the opposition parties, we can understand, we can see what is happening, so we can see the hands. What's happening?
What's happening?
This supposed crisis are being sponsored in the other political parties. And like I always tell people, membership of party politics is not designed for saints. So you definitely find people who anyone can use to create tension, to create crisis. Exactly. And that is the situation in which opposition parties have found themselves. So what the ADC did today, led by its leaders, is to stir the Nigerian president and his handlers and those who are encouraging divisions in the opposition political parties, that there will definitely be a day of reckoning.
Felix Moka, the spokesperson of the APC, he says that APC is shooting itself in the leg, that ADC took ADC to court. So it's an ADC problem.
What he has said is just simply laughable. For instance, let's take the situation in ADC. There are people who went to court. The former presidential candidate of the party went to court. It is common knowledge, it is trite knowledge, that the presidential candidate does not own a political party. When the former vice president Atiku Abubakar had left the People's Democratic Party, he didn't take the PDP along. He walked away. And there are cases like that. You understand? There's a member of the House of Rep who, as we speak now, has been assured of a ticket in APC. But he's standing in ADC and is in court in ADC, knowing fully well that he will not run election on the platform of the ADC, but being sponsored to create that confusion. And in a matter of time, Nigerians will see the truth of what I just said concerning that member of the House of Rep. So there are cases like that you can point to that shows clearly that, okay, what do you make of people who ordinarily have their own personal challenges, but who live in this hotel? You understand? Or they live a life that is larger than what they ordinarily do. So we can see that, but the ADC is not bothered. It is not at all. It believes in prosecuting its own agenda. And having written to INEC, giving 21-day notice, and saying that we'll start our Congress on so day, and INEC having acknowledged that, how do you now go and do the magic?
Now, ADC, just like you had your chairman there, the chairman of the delisted faction by INEC, is calling for the INEC chairperson, George Amopito, to resign, accusing him of deliberately misinterpreting an order of Court of Appeal to suspend the party's registration. Is it not too late today to ask Josh Amopito to resign? That's one. And lawyers from both sides have been speaking about this question of status ante bellum, and there are differing views. Some are saying Josh was not wrong. Some are saying status quo means as it was before the battle started. So I don't know. Is it not too late today asking George Omopito to resign?
No, it's not too late. You have been given an assignment that requires you to be an impartial arbiter at any point in time, and that is what honesty demands. At any point in time, when you have challenges in implementing your role as an impartial judge, you take the exit door. That's what is expected of people that have integrity. That was expected of them. So if you have been given a role as an impartial arbiter, and you discover that, oh, that role, you can't run it because it's been compromised, or there's a form of pressure on you that will make you compromise your integrity, you better take your exit. So the demand of the ADC, as pronounced by the national chairman, and remind you, I don't know what you mean by delisting. The matter is in court. You understand? And ADC is one. As far as ADC is concerned, you just show a video now where the leaders of the People's Democratic Party came to pay solidarity.
I was coming to that.
Yes,
let me even ask you that question.
Came to pay solidarity visit to the market-led ADC. Why did they not go and visit Nafi Bala or any other miscreant calling himself chairman?
Okay, that's even what I want to ask you. That meeting again, AC bigwigs and directly-led faction of the PDP are witnessing a coming together like what we had that formed the APC. Is there likely to be... What was the point of this meeting? Turaki-led faction of the PDP seemingly comatose or kind of dead, because I interviewed Hashim yesterday, who has also resigned from the PDP.
Well, the visit was...
What was the meeting about? Yeah.
The meeting was essentially a solidarity visit to the ADC in the face of the challenges that they have with INEC and in the face of the protest that happened in Abuja today. So they felt that, oh, there's a need for them to come and solidarize, so to say, with an opposition political party who is facing challenges that they had faced, and to encourage the opposition political party and other opposition political parties who are having similar challenges across the political space, that they should have courage.
So you're saying there's nothing like a realignment or alliance being...
I cannot specifically speak to that now, because what I can speak to is the fact of the solidarity visit, which is everywhere, and everybody can see it. It's on the social media, it's everywhere already, it's in the news. So you understand? I can speak to that aspect. What will come after that solidarity, I can't speak to it yet.
You can't speak to it yet. Yeah. So what next after this protest today?
Well, maybe if I have permission to say this, I can clearly tell you that, like I've said before, what is ahead is heavier than what we are saying.
Bam!
Let's hear what is ahead.
That's what I like to
Let's
hear.
continue now. Let them continue that trajectory and let Nigerians continue their own.
Today is 8. It's supposed to be 6 days to your convention. Is it holding?
On the 14th. Yeah, convention will hold. To certainly hold. Our congresses are ongoing. I have told you, I said the ADC notified INEC and received an acknowledged copy of that notification. Its responsibility stops at that point. You understand? It stops at the point where it notified INEC. We'll be having our convention, congresses and convention on so and so day. And INEC has acknowledged it. I don't even want to go to the issues of INEC and the ADC.
Are you aware that there is another supposedly ADC group led by Dumebi Kachiku who says they are holding a convention soon?
Well, like I said, I don't want to go to this one. You can't blame INEC for it, because even INEC in this matter was in support of ADC. And I'm sure you will have seen the affidavit which INEC swore to.
I was going to come to that.
Which INEC swore to, endorsing the activities and of ADC transfer of power from Nwusu to the David Mark leadership. I'm sure you have seen that in public space. So those ones go to no issue. And I hope you are also aware that the Dumebi matter was dismissed in the Federal High Court, though I heard that he is proceeding to Court of Appeal. So if people go to court, you had a case. And that's why I speak to you about integrity always. If you had a case, you went to court, court judged it in one way or the other, accept the judgment. You understand? What we are having in the ADC in respect of this last matter is the fact that there's no injunctive restraints.
That's true, Sid. That's actually, yeah. Hopefully that's what they do.
In the decision
make it loud.
And that,
yes.
I'm not a lawyer, but at least I can read English. Anything written in English, I should be able to read and understand it. So having said that, if there's no injunctive restraints against the ADC, why will it not continue its activities? It will continue its activities. And like I pointed out earlier, if those other people that you call faction, because it's always strange to me when you say, Nafi Bala has a faction. Nafi Bala is protesting because he claimed to have been removed as a deputy national chairman or something.
Why to make faction? He's saying that he was never.
Then it becomes a faction. Then another group came here yesterday, or where did they go to yesterday, and said that Nafi Bala was never elected.
So which is which?
So that is the question. So it shows you clearly that there's only one ADC under the leadership of Senator David Alechenum Bonaventure Mark. And that is the only group, that's the only party that people are divided. That's what they are doing, like Dr. Makinde, Turaki SAN, former Senate President Wabara, and former governor of Niger State, the Chief Sama. All of them came this evening to pay solidarity to the ADC under the leadership of Senator Lima. Why didn't they go to Nafi Walasa?
Some of the protesters at the venue repeatedly chanted Ojoro while holding placards and banners with inscriptions like, Tinubu, why are you afraid? Judges must give justice. Tinubu, let democracy breathe. Tinubu is the president of the nation. What has he got to do with what APC is experiencing?
You mean what ADC is experiencing?
Yeah.
But I said it earlier now. I said that it's not. Is it just ADC?
Oh.
If you saw the way the protest today happened organically.
Yeah, it's interesting because I have something.
It's about look, you know that the Nigerian spirit says never die.
Yep.
And nobody in our history, it's clear knowledge, nobody in our history has been able to put Nigeria in the side pockets.
Yeah, asking you what you read into the fact that the protest initially linked to the ADC leadership crisis evolved into a broader coalition rally, drawing participants from multiple political parties and civil society groups. I mean, this protest was spontaneous and caught security agencies off guard.
I don't know whether it caught security agencies off guard, because the security agencies or the security agents, including and you, the broadcaster, including me, ordinary Nigerian here, we all go. Our wives all go to the same market. We all buy fuel in the gas stations. And we knew in 2023, when President Tinubu was elected, that a liter of fuel was 200 naira or less. And today, we are buying a liter of fuel for 1,370 naira, and you have a president who doesn't care, which is not his business. And you think that the people on the street, the other Nigerians, they are happy? Have you taken stock of the number of people that have passed?
Bam.
How many weddings have you attended the last 6 months?
Bam.
These are the challenges that are confronting us as a people. So the people need a platform of expression. And for as long and as much as the ruling government and its party tries to block that freedom to associate, they run into issues.
Well, what is happening? Does ADC, when you check the timetable and the time span for the elections, with what is happening, what is playing out, time is running out on ADC.
No, we'll see survive with it.
Oh, guys, stay. Now go. They act like say not be Nigeria na day. See the way they ask questions. Ask APC question like that. Nah.
You must go and see that.
If it's short for you.
You say, well, what's of the notice? Which electoral act and the constitution say we should provide you, and once we provide you, we can go ahead and conduct our activities. They say no, we should go and listen to the Court of Appeal judgment. We say how? There's no injunctive order in the Court of Appeal judgment. So the party resolved that it is going ahead with its congresses. It will also go ahead with its convention. And like I said, tomorrow is the Congress for the world, for the local government. You understand? And this decision...
Yeah, remember, between 9 to 12.
Yes,
that's the Congress.
This decision will ratify at the state congresses. And as much as the party is working, the party is working to ensure that it doesn't have conflict in its electioneering process. So, and it's going well. It's going very, very well. The morbid fear of these people in government is that they don't even want a fly to stand in election against the president. And we are saying the country belongs to all of us. We are a multi-party system people.
Yep.
That has been the tradition, political tradition of our nation. And nobody will come into it. The people before now who tried it, they didn't succeed. We had a case of who the cap fit in this same country. 5 political parties donating their presidential candidature to an individual. It's in history. We have a situation where we had third term in this country. And in the same National Assembly, it was stopped. You understand? We had a transitional system of the military government that wanted to exceed beyond its time. It was stopped. So there's no individual, no matter how powerful he is, and no matter how strong he is, that can put a country of 200 million persons in his side pockets.
Recently, of course, the House of Reps, there was a tsunami of sorts, about 30 switching camps here and there. ADC incidentally got 8, into your party. And the talk is that what is happening now, there might then again be a switch, defections, because they don't know where the pendulum is going to swing.
Anybody selling that story is just making a foolery. You know why I say so? Even the people that are in APC, that have been promised free tickets, so to say, are being told...
Don't mind them. Time is running out. Go.
Are you following the trajectory? People who they are sure and brought from other parties to come and join the APC. And they have joined the APC. They have been told today that there's no
Yep, see, that's right.
and they must come and contest. So anybody who's coming around to say, oh, the people who have left, they might return to where? Which party are you returning to? Which party are you going to return to? Is it the Labour Party that has been decapitated? Let me name the party. Is it the PDP? Our own dear PDP?
That you left?
Is it that one that the people will go into now? Or which party? So the only party that has the tendency of viability now in Nigeria political space now is the ADC. And that is why everywhere, when you are reading news, everywhere you go, you hear people, oh, this one has left, it's going to ADC. In spite of what they did to ADC, within a space of 2-3 days, its registration of membership gained 500,000 members. And it has not stopped people from moving from their party, and coming over to the African Democratic Congress. So what are they talking about? It's a Nigerian thing, indeed. It's the resistance of Nigeria that we cannot take this. That's resistance.
Yep.
Well, let's speak a little bit more about this affidavit. The African Democratic Congress has released an affidavit to INEC dated September 12, 2025. That was last year. Confirming that the party's National Working Committee, led by Mark, was duly recognized as the legitimate leadership of the party. What advantage does this affidavit confer?
Welcome, EB. We love you too. Thanks for stopping by.
What has been done delisting it? But you answer that question when we come back from this short recess. You're still watching Arise Prime Time. We're back in just a bit and we'll continue from where we left off. Don't go away. Well, glad to have you back on Prime Time. I still have Kola Lobodio here, and we're still discussing the issue that has to do with ADC before we get to discuss
Sunday, welcome.
We're talking about the affidavit, and I said what benefit, how
no man, that's what the answer
is playing out now.
Useless question. Ask useless question.
Clauses 14 through to 19 of the affidavit reportedly affirmed that the transition was finalized, acknowledged by INEC as an internal party matter, placing leadership issues squarely within the party's autonomous control and beyond the scope of judicial intervention. How does this play out, if you like, in favor or to the advantage of ADC? I know you have a case in court on the 17th. Yeah.
You remember that INEC, allegedly, because the story was published, turned around to say that INEC did not approve the leadership of the remark habination. That was incorrect. INEC had participated in every activity of the party since the remark became national chairman. INEC was there, physically present, took their reports when the remark became the national chairman of ADC.
So that's the INEC of Mahmoud Jega, right?
Yes, INEC of Mahmoud Jega. You understand? But we even had
Yakubu Mahmoud.
Yakubu Mahmoud, Professor Yakubu Mahmoud. We even had a NEC a couple of weeks back under Professor
Josh
and Peton, under his leadership, which INEC came and supervised. Maybe like 2 weeks back in Abuja here. So for INEC to now come around and say that, oh, no, I've been issue, they didn't recognize, no, that wasn't correct. That is why the party went in search of their affidavit. Even though they have withdrawn it now, because they claim that it's embarrassing people at the top.
Yeah.
Because they claim it's embarrassing people at the top, so they've removed the affidavit, but it does not change the fact that INEC, in its own report and the affidavit he laid in court, declared that the remark was properly elected as the national chairman of ADC.
All right. So your Congress is on now because it's starting tomorrow.
It's starting tomorrow. But we have started screening already. We have screening.
Emeka, welcome.
At the local government level for the wards. We've done screening, so we are going into the Congress tomorrow for the and you know, ADC is the only political party that has executive at the polling unit. So for the polling units, for the wards, for the local governments, the Congress is starting tomorrow.
I don't know whether to speculate. In the event, because Bolaji Abdullahi, he expresses confidence that the ADC would overcome the current legal and administrative challenges facing it, reaffirming its determination to participate in the 2027 elections. Just supposing, speculative, supposing that the courts don't favor ADC. That's ADC becomes a gunner.
I don't want to contemplate.
I beg, go and sit down. Now you be gunner.
I don't want to do the contemplation.
Are you be gunner? They never show up for front of your door, or journalist.
Unpaid, organically, you will not tell them that they will be forced into one basket You know now, the Nigerian spirit won't accept that. You know it. The Nigerian spirit, they never die. Spirit of Nigerians.
Exactly.
Yeah, but some are saying that what you have in the fold are old politicians who, when they were there, they didn't do any better for Nigeria. Some are saying that.
So the people you saw on the streets today, these people that are watching on the streets today, are they old politicians?
Well, not all of them. Yeah.
So what is the percentage of the older politicians even among the people that were on the streets today? We are talking about.
I'm telling you, see,
Nigeria.
they never know it till they come for them.
Who cannot even afford 2 meals a day.
Can the journalist not the worker for street? He don't know.
You know how much it costs, and that's one of the things that the president promised.
Very unempathetic lots.
The ordinary people cannot afford it today. Okay, what is it now that the people have benefited? So it's not, don't look at party. You know, Senator David Mark, the national chairman of ADC, asked a fundamental question during the World Press Conference. He said the president has 36 governors plus FCT.
32.
Well, they said they have all the governors.
They don't have all the governors.
They have all the institutions. They have courts, they have INEC, they have everything. But yet, ADC has become a challenge. It is because the people rally with the ADC. That's just the reason. All right, the people see hope. They see a future that will be better than what they are currently undergoing with ADC. That's why they are lining.
All right, we'll leave it here. Kola Lobondi, your former PDP National Publicity Secretary and the media advisor to delisted ADC National.
Stop saying, not using that word. Not using that
That's what is it until otherwise stated. But that is what it is. Thank you so much for being on the program.
All these journalists are jokers, honestly. I can't stand any one of them. All these Nigerian apart from Rufai, the rest jokers. All of them are just to sit down for there. They press. They'll tell them, say, president had that. Meanwhile, APC go come. They go around APC, they run amok. They run rounds around them. Very anyhow people. I beg you, now, go run. I never know it till they come. Now go run, no. See, in 2015, bag of cement was 1,200. Guess how much bag of cement be today? 12,000. Relax. Tinubu, they finish Nigeria. Well, my people, now here I go draw the curtain. Thank you very much for joining me. My own be say, ADC continue to what? Put pressure. We dey here, we dey on our back like Aradite. We dey do our own for this side. I beg. Make una put pressure. Mona not let APC breathe. Mona suffocate them. The momentum has to be built. The pressure has to increase. Because APC, trust me, they are devising everything demonic right now. To do what they are not sleeping right now. They are designing what they are going to do to alter, but there will be no way out for them, because as they bring them, they give them back to them. Anyway, my people, it is okay. It's gonna be okay 2027. Just know that. Isn't it amazing? See as the world come together. Okay. Hey! Omo. Bagbe. My people. They go hear them. APC is the weapon fashioned against the people of Nigeria. I'm telling you. Kurumbu must go. Abacha portion is loading. I'm telling you. Kurumbu must go. Kurumbu, you must go. Anyway, see, thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone that was able to make it here this evening. Kenem, Madam Luke, Natu. It's been a minute, Natu. I know you're well. Who else was here? Many people stopped by. Emeka, Sunday, EB, of course. I can't go through all the names right now. I'm on a novice. But I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate it. How does Tinubu think you can rule the North and Middle Belts after 2027? You dey mind them. You dey mind them. You don't see when they tell the leader, say, may they make promise to them. Useless people. They say, get up. They say, we want to tell you, this is all opposition is the one spearheading. They want to square your government. Are you guys for real? Anyway. Thank you very much, my people. I will see you now on my next one. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.